When you look at the person next to you, whether they're asleep and you're lying in bed looking at them low-key, looking like a psycho, but it's okay, or whether you're sitting together in a car in traffic, but there's no word spoken, and sometimes silence is good, we get it, you know? But when you look at them as they're doing whatever it is that they're doing, do you still look at them with the same awe and wonder as when you first saw them, right? Do you remember why you picked them out of a room full of faces, right? Why you picked them out of a room full of people in a sea of faces? Do you remember? Do you remember those moments when you would do the most ridiculous things just to be with them? I know I've driven an hour just to spend 15 minutes with someone before. Craziness. If they could log the drives that I've done down the N1. Good God. But do you remember that? Or have you two just become roommates that are just conveniently cohabitating or just coexisting, right, if you're married? Because sometimes that happens. You become roommates. Do you still see the wonder that's in him? Do you still see the wonder that is in her? The awe moments, right? Not I'm standing in awe, but the look at the way that she pours the coffee. Once upon a time, you were crazy about the way that she made coffee. You're like, oh man, look at the way that she makes coffee. Oh man, look at the way that when she's, flicks her hair out of the way when she's trying to read over her glasses. Such things used to captivate you about her. Such things used to captivate you about him, the way that he would laugh, right? Now you're just kind of like, it's kind of annoying. Do you remember? Do you remember them as you first saw them? And yes, they've changed. Life happens. But it's so easy to take them for granted. To be like, it's just, no, it's not, it's just, they're there, hopefully, of their own free will. And because they chose you too. I think we forget that sometimes. Out of a sea of faces, out of a room full of people, they chose you. And they're like, yeah, that's the human I'm going to run with. Do you still see them that way? Or have you two just become two souls who occupy the same space so that you don't have to do it alone? Do you still remember why you were in awe of them? Do you still see the wonder and the miracle and the divinity that is in them? Or have you simply gotten used to them?